Hi everyone, how you doing? I am known for one thing and one thing only, is to have an album collection of all my favorite artists. So I'm gonna rank them and grade them over 10 based on how I liked them. So in it you have up to 16 different albums from 12 different artists, and you have genres like pop music, K-pop, rock, electronic music, drum and bass, so a lot of different things. So I will begin with one artist that we all know that might be it's Katseye. I have both of their albums. I've did the unboxing of this one. It's episode 2 with my best friend. So I'm gonna start with this one. So first of all, the album is really beautiful. Like it's very K-poppy, even in the way it's marketed. Like you have like so many photos, hoodies. You have a lot of things. But I'm not here to rank this because, of course, it's like a lot. It's pretty and everything. And it looks like this. So for this vibe, it gives me like the vibe of Disney Channel. I really like it. It's like very K-poppy. The songs, so you have only 5 songs in it, which are I don't remember the songs. You have Touch, of course, Debut. This is like only great songs, especially I like Debut, I like Touch. They're very like K-poppy, whereas like the other songs are a little bit more poppy, like westernized. But I like it, so I will rank this as a 7 out of 10 because it's like a great debut. It's not too much. It's like a little bit basic though, but I like it, so 7 out of 10. Then we have Beautiful Chaos. I already did the unboxing, so you know pretty well, but here are the photos. I do think that this is way better than the first one, like the album, like the objects. Like you have so many like beautiful photos. Like look at this. You see that they found their identity in this, but I'm more talking about like how it looks, because how it sounds, you have so gnarly. I really liked it and I still do like it a lot. um and I think gnarly and MIA are on one side. Then you have Mean Girls, that is also one other style. Then you have Game Boy, that would suit maybe more this concept. And then you have Gabriella, which is a whole other thing. So listen, I don't really listen to it a lot because that's a lot of different things, and I don't really listen to it because it's too much different. There is no really big coherence, I would say. So I like the songs by themselves, but it's not like, yeah, I don't really get what they, maybe they wanted to experiment, but like now that they released like Pinky Up, I guess that they are going with more like gnarly MIA, Pinky Up kind of stuff, but I think I really lost them. So I would rate this as like 5 out of 10 because it's good songs. It's just that there is no coherence, and so I don't really listen to it. This group is becoming, yeah. The next artist is Olivia Rodriguez, little girl that me.
Olivia Rodrigo, the little Mexican girl, they be crying.
So I didn't buy the third album just because I didn't have time to, but that doesn't mean I won't. So the first one that I bought was actually this one. It's like my favorite of hers, like my favorite of the favorite. I didn't buy the deluxe version, but I think that the deluxe version is even better. I have the song Obsessed, which I'm obsessed with. This album, I think my favorite would be like Ballad of Homeschooled Girl, or I like Lazy too, and All American Bitch. No, my favorite would be All American Bitch in this, and this is a 10 out of 10. No need to like develop. Then you have this one that I bought like only a month ago, I think, but I know all of Olivia's songs. The products, I really, because I've never seen it before, so it's only been 1 month since I've seen like this, and I found it like so like, I don't know, like beautiful, and it really represents, like, you really have an identity to it. I like the songs a little bit less on this than the second one, but I would rate this as a 8 out of 10 because I still put this a lot, like I listen to it a lot, so 8 out of 10. And then you have her third album. I don't really know if I can rate this because I've listened to it like so many times, but still I feel like I'm gonna do anyway an episode 2, so maybe if I buy it I will rate it, rank it 2. The next artist I choose, Zara Larsson. I've never really listened to her songs except like Lush Life, but even like other songs, like more her ballad kind of stuff. So I bought it like right after it came out, I would say. First of all, it looks really good. You can see that the branding is branding. This is such a good album. I don't know her other projects. My favorite song would be Euro Summer because it sounds really like, I don't know, I just like it. Like, you know, this old European songs that you used to listen like in 2016. This is the vibe that it gives me, and I really like this album. Even though I don't really listen to it a lot, the songs are great, but I'm still waiting maybe for something else. I don't know. So my favorite songs on it are like Euro Summer, obviously, and I would rate this album as a, like, 7 out of 10 because it has identity, but still I have to admit that some songs don't really, I don't really remember all the songs, whereas like in Olivia Rodrigo I remember all the songs, so of course it cannot be the same grade. I gave it a 8 here, I think, so it would be a 7. This is still a very good album. Okay, the next artist is about to drop an album in this month or something like this. I don't remember. Before it was Tyla. So Tyla. First of all, look at these pictures. I love the colors, and that's a reason why I bought it, because I brought this album before knowing all the songs in it and before really get to knowing Tyla. So all the songs are good. The introduction, it's like fit Calvin Momo. I really love it. Like, you have such a vibe, you have a coherence, you have an identity, which I love, and you just feel like this is really her music. She knows what she's doing. Like, there is no, like, it's not really experimental, and I think I like experimental things, like I say with Katseye, but I cannot really listen to something with so much different sounds when I need an album that is still like cohesive. I think my favorite would be between Breathe Me and Art. I rate this as like a 9 out of 10. Like, really, it's really great, and she has such a like unique voice. I feel like, you know, we're not used to listen to a lot of voices like this. I would not like know how to describe it, but this is really good. So 9 out of 10. I do not listen to a lot of rock songs, but through Olivia Rodrigo, I would say that I listen to more like pop rock kind of songs. And so that's why I have only one album of a rock band, Måneskin. So it's their album Rush. I do listen to Måneskin a lot, but I have to admit that I don't know any name of the songs. I just listen to it and I like the vibe, and I really love them, even though I don't really get it if they are still a group. But I really love this album. I cannot say if this is my favorite because this is the only one that I listen to like fully, like at once. I would say my favorite song on it would be Gossip with Tom Morello. Listen to it; it's a very great song. Like, watch the clip. I would rate this. I'm not really a rock fan. Like, I don't really know so much about rock, so I cannot say exactly how I could rate this because I know less of rock songs than I know for pop and K-pop. But I would rate this as a strong 7 out of 10 because I've bought it. It's like 17 songs. It's a lot, and I love albums that are like that have a lot of songs, cohesive, and I've said cohesive so many times, but it's coherent that I wanted to say. Coherent, like it's coherent. Then back to K-pop with new jeans that are not new jeans anymore. I am sweating, guys. I am sweating. Like I talk so much. I am sweating. And you have to know, this is not the first time of me doing this video. I did this video maybe a year ago when I was starting my YouTube channel, and I just deleted the footage because I didn't like my video. So it feels a little bit strange to see myself in the camera, and I changed so much in 1 year. Anyway, guys, stay hydrated and put sunscreen on. New jeans and their album Supernatural, I guess. I don't even remember. I guess it's like Supernatural. I have the hidden version, so the green version. So the album as an object, you see, so the album was in it, and when you open it, you have the album with the CD bag, which I've never used because how can you use this? And then you have like a book with all the photos. Then you have, of course, the photo cards. I can present you like all the photo cards that I have. I'm not really a big fan, but for all the K-pop fans. So I was talking about like, first of all the Katseye that I have. So I had like Megan and Daniela. I have Sofia La Forteza, and I think I switched with my friend just because she wanted Manon. And so in this album I had like, I don't know how many photo cards of Hayden. I just gave one to one of my friends because she's really like into photo cards, and I'm not really, because I find it a little bit creepy to just have photos of someone that you don't know. This album as an object is like really good. Like it's really fun to have so many goodies and everything. But and new jeans, those really have good music, and like those make things that are really like cool, and you really have like a creative direction, you know. But in this album you have 2 songs and the 2 instrumental version of it, so I cannot rate this as a 10. Like I bought it and it's only like 2 songs and their instrumental version, see. So I can only like rate this as a 4 out of 10 in a way, but on the other way, like the songs are so good, I want to rate this as a 10 out of 10. So debatable, very highly debatable. The next opponents in this global ranking, a rating, is Pinkpantheress. And here's the album. Of course, like this is iconic, this cover. As you can see, I got the zine too. I feel like I've already did a video about this. I don't know. Okay, guys, I don't know why I have a deja vu kind of situation. I feel like I've already presented this, and I don't really know why. Anyway, so maybe there is like me rating this twice in my channel. Really good songs, really good songs. My favorite song would be Noises. I used to listen to this album a lot, and I still do enjoy it a lot. It's just that I listen to it less. I remember around the time where you can see the video when I was filming in Paris. This was around the time when I was listening to it all the time. Like in the train when I went to Paris, and listened to it like so many times. I think it was like on loop in my ears for the whole like trip, which was like 5 hours long. I would rate this as a 10 out of 10. Not debatable. Not debatable. Then go back to K-pop with my forever like favorite girl group that are maybe disbanding. I feel like this video I did, I don't know how many groups that I did like disband. Like Katseye are New Jeans are Måneskin are like not Måneskin anymore, and Twice maybe not. I've got 2 albums of them, and I have a story time with it for this. So it was during Christmas. I was like last year of high school, so 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Wow, I'm old. We did a secret Santa in English class. I thought it was like a class like very like we don't have it like a lot of times in the week, and so even like the students in the class, because we changed this. We I remember we changed classes and like groups of people like so many times during a day, and so a girl had me, and it happens that she knew one of my friends, and she asked them like, "Yo, what's like his type of things? Like, does he do his listens like to music or something?" And so my friends said like, "Oh, he's like a huge like Twice fan, so you could like buy an album for a Santa secret." I remember me. I just bought like candies because that's all I could afford at that time, and she bought me this, even though I don't know her. I talked to her like maybe 2 times in a year, and that's all. But still, so it has like kind of a special place in my heart. If you're wondering, the photo cards that I had, it's like Sana and Chios and Aimina. For the songs in it and the object by itself, I really like the creative direction of it. Really beautiful. Very eternal sunshine vibe in a way, even. Song wise, I've this has been a lot of time since I've listened to it. I remember that I really like Blame It On Me and Wallflower. Wait, even got the thrills. I have the thrills up from. Yeah, wait, that was such a great album. I've never listened. I didn't listen to it in years, but such a great album. I still listen to it a lot. I feel like we can listen to their vocals a lot in this. I think this is even like one of my favorite album of them. I would rate this as, this is like so good, but on other points you have like some songs where at some parts I'm like, ah, you know. But still, this is such a great album. I recommend this. I would rate this like as 8 out of 10. Really good songs. Then I bought This Is For album, maybe this year or last year. I don't remember. The object by itself is like very a little bit strange, and you have not only like one CD, you have like it's like separated in 3 sections, which is a concept. I honestly don't like it because I just like to like put on the songs and then I don't have to change it like every 5 minutes. You have a lot of subunits into it. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is the card that I got. You have a lot of like subunits in it, and I love this, especially for a big group like Twice, where there are like 9 girls. So of course I like to listen to their songs, like to their voices a little bit more specifically. My favorite would be Talk, I think. There is like very few songs that I don't really like. Like even like Right Hand Girl is really good. Some less, for example, Batitude I like less, but still great album. If I have a critique, it's maybe like the aspect of it. I'm really not a huge fan of the yellow and blue and the aspects. Like, I have to admit that it's something that I don't really fuck with. But this is good. So I rates this as a 7 out of 10. There is like so many like very good songs, and some like I wish it wasn't on the album, to be fair. So I would rate this as 7 out of 10. But I really like the fact that you have so much subunits in it, and you get to like focus on more like each girl's voice. Guys, it has been like at least half an hour that I've been filming. I am exhausted. You cannot know how hot it is here. I am sweating, and I still have 5 albums to rank. I'm young, I can do this. You have that like one go-to album that I have. I listen to it every autumn, or at least for me, because it's not old enough to listen to it every autumn, but this gives me the vibe of autumn and early winter. Rosie by Rosé. If you don't know, I huge. I used to be a huge Blackpink fan. I am still, but I really like the fact that they have like separated projects because they have so much potential by themselves. So Rosie, first of all, I love the cover. This I find this maybe a little bit creepy, but still great. You have really good photos on it, and I really like. It gives me the vibe of like a sunshine in a way. For me, like this is kind of a Taylor Swift, like the same. It's in this. I put this in the same type of artist as like Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo in the type of songs ish. Like it's not the same, but it's like you relate to it by like the lyrics. If that makes sense, because I don't really listen to Taylor Swift, so it's risky for me to say this. Don't kill me. This is my favorite album. This has been my favorite album for a long time. Out of all the album that I have, I think this is one that I've listened to it the most. So I can only rank this as like 9.9 out of 10. And my favorite songs, my favorite song, but this is like even the favorite song of mine out of all the songs that I listen to. Too Bad for Us. It's right before the last one, Dance All Night, and it feels like the sun like just sets and you hear watching the sunset. It just feels like this, and I love, love this. Listen to it, like listen to Too Bad for Us by Rosé, her best song, because I feel like everyone knows her for Appetite, but this is a great song. Don't get me wrong, but all of her songs are so good. Listen to it. Listen to it. Doja Cat. I do not listen to her a lot by myself. I just at one point in my life I had like just 15 euros in my pockets, and I was like, I need to buy something. I am guilty. I know it. Sometimes I need to buy some things. I saw this cover of album. I knew a little bit Doja Cat. I know like her main songs. I know that she's talented, a little bit crazy, but we like it. I saw this cover and this that I cannot read because it's like kind of handwritten in a way. When I listened to it first, without knowing all of the songs, I only knew. No, I think I bought it. I didn't know any songs. Yeah, I didn't know any songs. My favorite now is Cards. Yeah, it's definitely Cards. Yeah, it's definitely Cards. I bought it at first. When I listened to it, I was like, okay, okay. I was like listening to it, and the more I listened, the more I liked it, and the more I liked it, the more I wanted to listen. Like this is so addictive. I really like the vibe. Like this is something that I never go to. Like it's like 80s kind of stuff, and this is not really the songs that I used to listen to, but this is so addictive, and I do think that's because after that I listened to some of her other albums, not in the right order, but still, I think this is like one of my favorite projects of her. I would rate this as a like when you start. I think when I listened to it first, it was like a 6 out of 10, and then it grew to be like 8.5 out of 10. I feel like this is an album you vibe on more than you listen to like Olivia Rodrigo, if that makes sense. And I have two artists left. This video is long. Okay, it has been 1 hour that I've been filming. I talk way too much. I was just supposed to say my favorite songs of each album and just give them a rate. Right after, we have an artist that I discovered with her last album, La Rosalia. And I bought the first one just a few months ago. First album, Lux. I received it on during Christmas. I received it during Christmas. I love the creative direction of it. A little bit crazy, and we do love it. Songs are like I remember listening to Berghain the first time I watched like the music video, and I didn't really quite knew Rosalia at that time, and I just watched the video and I was like, whoa, that was like one of the time when I listened to a song and I really like felt so much emotions while listening to it. Even like the way it was shot, like how it looked, but how it sounds like really perfect. I need this album, and this is the type of album I knew that I couldn't listen to it before receiving it. And I just remember listening to it and I was like, whoa, like songs after songs. I like Madrugal de Madrua, my favorite song. This is a little bit short, but all the songs are so great. I feel like though you cannot listen to it every day because this is like so like emotional ways like draining in a good way, but after that you just have to like sit in your room and be like, oh, this is art. Okay, this is not the songs that I really like listen to a lot, just because this is not the type of songs that I listen to. However, I would rate this on my personal tastes as a 7 out of 10 because I do not really listen to this a lot, but like work wise, like all the work that is put in it, it can only be like 100 out of 10. And then I listened to it and I was like, I need to know more about Rosalia. Like, what's her like typical sound? And then I brought Motomami. I prefer this one. Listen to it a lot, like when I'm in my car or even when I'm like riding a bike. Like, this is so great. And you have like, I prefer like I've said it, but I prefer like cohesive, like coherent, like type of sound. But like there's so many different things in it, and still you can like really listen to her own sound. Like you know she has her own sound. So I would say that this is, I have like the 10 out of 10 is like too easy. 9 out of 10 because still you have some songs that I fuck with a little bit less, but this is one of the album that I listen to the most. Last but not least, just like by the color, this is Bratz, and I have the version where you have the two CDs with all the collaborations, and this is so great. Like you have so many songs in it. Even like I remember I wanted to buy like the original Brat, but then I went up to the store and I saw this and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna buy it, listen to it. I was like, what the fuck is this? I want to listen to it way more. And this I remember I really like, this has like opens a chakra in my head that I didn't know existed, and because of this then I started to listen to music like this, if you get it. Like it's so like experimental, very coherent. You really have that sound, you really have like all the story behind like Brad Summer. I remember living it through like watching videos of people. I didn't live it because I was too shy to get to the club, and even though I don't know like which club I could go up to because you have no club around my like around where I live that would put this on, but still like this is so great, so great. And this is the most iconic. I've listened to it like for ages and I still listen to it. I like, if I get tired of the original version, I listen to the version with all the featurings, and all the featurings like you have a remix of every song, so it's perfect. So out of all the albums that I have, I would say that my favorites, my big five, yeah, my big five would be in the order. This is hard. I feel like this is all of my parents, and I have to rank my parents. Third places, third place, Tyla and Rosalia Motomami. Very different sounds. Good, really good. I do listen to this a lot. I'm more in my Motomami era now, but still, this is great songs, especially for summer. Like both very summery. Third place. Then second place. It kills me, but I have to. There has to be. Second place would be Olivia Rodrigo and Rosé. I really love the albums. I really do. This is like so great. It helps me like, I put this on and I just like cry. I do not cry, but like I just perfect. So second place. And then you have Charli XCX. Just because you have two albums in one album in a way. Listen to the remix, you'll understand. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was long to film too. I am so hot, I talk too much. Anyway, have a great day. Listen to music, support non-AI music. Besos a todos. Adios. I've been editing this video that you're seeing since it's been like at least 2 hours, 3 hours, no, 3 hours, 3 hours, and I'm not done at all. So I hope you see all the work that I put in just to do a video that is not really good, but really